Minutes ago, the US sent 200 special weapons to Kiev to bombard Russian fire. Russian ambassador to the UK Andrei Kulin said London is continuing to increase enthusiasm for Kiev by providing military support and weapons to Ukraine. Ukraine cannot turn the tide and cannot form its own opinion. New weapons are constantly being sent, making the situation even more tense. Earlier, Ukraine claimed to have destroyed a Russian base with houses received from NATO London that has been taking down Kievan by all means. He added that British Prime Minister Boris Johnson talks regularly with Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelinsky. Was once said by the ambassador in an interview with DGNews channel. Kulin also suggested that London is trying to isolate Russian diplomats to make it difficult for them to convey Moscow's views related to the military conflict in Ukraine. No one listens to us anymore. London is trying to isolate us from the rest of the world. Relations between parliaments are also gone, very difficult, but we are still doing our best, he said. Since Russia began special military operations in the United Kingdom, Ukraine, one of Moscow's harshest critics, London is also one of Ukraine's key arms suppliers, has provided more than $3 billion in aid, much of which has come in the form of weapons and other military hardware. On May 25, the 128th Mountain Assault Brigade of the Ukrainian Ground Forces announced that they had fired a NATO supply howitzer from a distance of more than 20 kilometers and hit the target, the Russian command base, and annihilated an army of SUVs with the aforementioned markings, killing several enemy soldiers. The Ukrainian brigade informed about the artillery force of the 128th Mountain Assault Brigade hit the headquarters of one of the Russian military units at a distance of more than 20 kilometers. The shock fired from a NATO howitzer fired at a distance of 20 kilometers is clearly a testament to excellence. Accuracy of new weapons used by the Ukrainian armed forces. The total combat loss of the Russian army is about 29,350 people according to the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. The Ukrainian military also claimed that Russia had lost 1302 tanks, 3,194 armored fighting vehicles, 606 artillery systems, 201 multiple launch missile systems, 93 air defense systems, 205 combat helicopters, 2,213 motor vehicles and fuel tankers, 13 ships, 40,880 engines, drones, 43 special equipment units and 112 cruise missiles. These numbers have not been independently verified, nor are they obtained from Russia.